Okay, so I'd now like to introduce Joy Kropman, who has come all the way from Clarksville to be with us at the exhibition opening. Joy is the curator of the Memories of Muizenberg Exhibition, and she was responsible for the hugely challenging project of researching, collecting and producing the exhibition in South Africa. Thanks again to Joy for helping me getting all the material here, her wise counsel, and guiding me in setting up the Israeli version of the exhibition. I hope it has done justice to all the hard work put in by her and her team in South Africa. Joy.
Goeienaand, dames en heren. Eric Tov brought time for our whole time. And now that is about it. I've exhausted my Hebrew knowledge.
But just speak to the mic.
I would like to tell you how privileged I feel to be here with you in this lovely venue at the opening of the exhibition on Muizenberg that brings back so many memories of happy holidays and was so rewarding to put together. From the Muizenberg team in Drom, Africa, a big thank you. We are extremely thrilled and proud that you've gone to so much trouble to bring the exhibition to Israel. The exhibition, as you heard, could not have taken place here without the help of Telfed and the sponsorship of Stonehage in South Africa and now Pioneer in Israel. Many thanks to you all. And especially to you, Dave Blum, who with your team made this dream a reality. My congratulations to you all for your very hard work. I'm not sure, Dave, how many times you must have said, this is far bigger than you could ever imagine. It is amazing how deep and how far-flung the Memories of Muizenberg have extended. Who would have thought that it would be shown here? Yet Zionism had strong roots in Muizenberg too. As you heard, Justice Joseph Herbstein used to hold Zionist meetings at his Muizenberg home on Friday evenings for young people, long before 1948 and after the establishment of the State of Israel. He encouraged people to go on Aliyah, and even more strongly, he encouraged them from the Shul Bima. At one time, Muizenberg had 4 B'not Zion Association branches, a Young Israel Society and a Boys and Girls Own Society, which met every Friday evening at the Talmud Torah Hall, where they sang and danced. There was a competition for membership from Hashomer, Hatzair, founded in 1935, where Muizenberg contributed more immigrants and pioneers to Israel relative to the size of its Jewish population than any centre in South Africa. There was also the well-known Bertie Stern, who was the scoutmaster and founder of the Muizenberg Jewish Scout movement, which was renowned for having won the Gordon Shield competition 4 years in succession. 7. Sorry, Peter. 7. With Arcana, his wife Matilda, in charge of the Cubs. I'm very pleased that Peter Stern, Bertie's son, will be sharing his experiences with us this evening. Among the Muizenbergers that went on Aliyah were Fanny Gitlin, Naomi Fine, Ruth Berman, Frank Herbstein, Miriam Milner, and Barry Futterman. Futurum. Oh, beg your pardon. Oh. So, if Muizenbergers could settle in Israel, it's only right that an exhibition on Muizenberg should do the same. To bring back even more memories, we shall also be displaying in the shul pictures of other exhibitions, which included the Jewish hoteliers in country communities and the Western Cape country communities, because those who did not grow up in Muizenberg and only summered there might very well have grown up in country communities, few of which have any Jews left today. I have often been asked how I got involved in arranging these exhibitions. I come from the shtetl, as you heard, Klarksdorp, and over the years I have watched our community diminish as the children have left for bigger cities or for greener pastures overseas. If one does not do something to record one's stories, memories soon fade. Jews played an important role in the life of these small communities, and without a record, their contribution becomes distant reminiscences. Lang gelede was daar baie Joodse winkels hier. That is why it's so important to keep your photographs and your memorabilia with a note at the back giving the names and the dates. You think you won't forget, but you will. You will. Photographs tell your story, your history, and they remind you of your past. And they tell your children and your grandchildren where you came from and who you are. When our community of Klarksdorp realized that it was one of the oldest white settlements north of the Vaal River, because gold was discovered there in 1886, and public diggings were proclaimed in 1887. Within weeks, the population of Klarksdorp had grown to 3,000. Gold was the magnet and the opportunity to accumulate wealth, so the Jews flocked there too. As a result, Klarksdorp has the distinction of being one of the oldest organized Jewish communities in the Transvaal. So we decided to celebrate the centenary of the arrival of the first Jewish settlers in Klarksdorp in 1889 with a reunion. For this we needed a photographic and documentary record of Jewish involvement. From this I developed a passion and an interest in documenting the history of the Jewish people in the Platteland through visual photographic exhibitions. And many people generously helped me and assisted in translating the idea into a reality. And what started out as a small project ended up as a major exhibition which created a buzz of excitement, some tears and some laughter. 2 years later, it was the turn of Potchefstroom to celebrate its centenary, and they also wanted an exhibition and a celebration. And in Potchefstroom too, the members were keen Zionists, two of whom, Lionel and Bertha Bloch, who were killed fighting in the 1948 War of Independence. Today, there are maybe 10 Jewish souls in Potchefstroom and about 50 souls in Klarksdorp. Klarksdorp and Potchefstroom Jews played a major role in the economy, mainly as general dealers and concession store owners. But like all Jews in small country communities, they were also engaged in trades and professions, including running hotels and being elected mayor. This story was the same in almost all the towns. They worked hard, set down roots, made friends with their neighbors. They established cemeteries, synagogues, communal halls and cheders. Running an inn or a tavern was a familiar Eastern European Jewish occupation. As most of the liquor licenses granted in Eastern Europe were in the